Okay, welcome back. I'm home. I got my fat wood separated from the load of firewood, and look at that right there. Oh, here, let me get a tape measure. That knot right there. That's a 3-inch knot. Goes clear through, 1.5 thick. Comes out the other side. And there's white resin. This is not even half of it, because there's so much I can't bring it all in. There's just so much I can't bring it all in. Look at the size of that knot. Is that reading 4 inches? Looks to me like it's 4 inches. About what, 3 inches wide? I can't turn the... Here, let me try to get it from this side. Still get it in there. There we go. Now I'm in front of the light. That's why I had it upside down. Different angle. Here, let me see if I can get it now. There we go. Yeah, let me hold it that way. There we go. 3 inches wide. 4.5 inches. Oh, and there's another one. Another one down here on the corner. Right there. It looks like it's about 1.25 inches. And then there's one up here about 1 inch wide coming out. Here's that big one on the other side. There's that big one on the other side. Hitting the 3-inch mark. Good 4 inches on that way. Man, is that one fat wood knot right there, brother. Like I said, there's half of it still outside. I can't get it all in here. There's just too much. Look at that knot. You're looking about 2, almost, no, that's 3. Right there's the 3-inch mark. That's a 3-inch piece by, 2.5. And it goes through the other side, and there it is coming out on that side. Look at that. That is one big chunk. How thick? 2.25. 2.25 inches thick. That's a handle. I can make a fat wood handle out of that. I can turn that. Look at all the pieces I can turn on my lathe and make fat wood handles. And buddy, a couple of these pieces are just so heavy. They are saturated with fat wood. All right, let's get all these little pieces out of the way first. Now this piece here is just a chunk, and it's heavy. And it's got a bunch of rings on it. And just oozing with fat wood. It's bleeding out this end. All right, let's get that piece out of the way. I don't even know where to put it. And let's get another little piece out of the way. Look at that right there. You can see the color change. Can you see the color change right in here? That's fat wood. All right, let me get that one out of the way. Oh, this is a heavy piece. I don't know if I can do this one. I can't do this one one-handed. Hang on a minute. Oh. This thing is 12 inches wide, 12 inches long, and 2.5 inches thick. So them measurements against that 1.5 inch knot right there. And there's a little knot up here. I mean, there, right there is a little knot right there. It's just hard to hold with one hand and hold the tape measure in the other one. And man, is this thing heavy. Oh my goodness, it's loaded with fat wood. Loaded with fat wood. Okay, here's the next smaller size down. It's got some little bit of bleeding coming out, not very much, but it's, you can tell it's got some fat wood, more in this area here. See the lines. Oh my goodness, this right here, look at this. This, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, if the camera's picking it up. Let me see if I can move it. From here down to where this color changed. Can you see this color change in here? From about that line right there, coming down and up, that's fat wood. This is all red, rich fat wood. You can see how it's lighter, a lighter color down here. But from that line up is nothing but rich fat wood. It is so heavy. And look at the white crystallization right there from the, oh, we're going to get a Thursday, ooh, looky here. This will be my Thursday, Pine Sap Thursday. And you see the color change from here, and then it ends right there around that little curve right here, and then over this side is kind of lighter. This up is nothing but pure fat wood. Yeah, we're going to get a fat wood far off of that one. And Thursday, we'll do a Pine Sap Thursday on it. My goodness. The board is just going, I can feel it. It's heavy on that side, but you can feel it's lighter on this side here, because all the fat wood is from halfway up over. This is half fat wood, and then you can see this is just pine tree. But the half of that, we're going to have to scrape some of that off. We'll just have to scrape some of that off. Okay, now now this piece I got to have two hands on, because it is just unbelievable heavy. Now let me scoot this piece in. Now, yeah, see, we got a 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 by maybe 2, and then there's one up top here. Let me rotate it around here. Let me pull it over. There we go. Now let me get the tape on it. We got 2 1/4 by roughly 3 inches. And then, how thick is it? Right at 2 inches. Right at 2 inches thick. And my goodness, is this thing heavy. This thing is so heavy and saturated with fat wood, it's probably unbelievable how much fat wood is in this. That is unbelievable. And on this side is the bark, and here's the tree limb coming out there, and then there's one up here. Let me see if I can bend that down. No, I can't do it. Hang on a minute. I've got to have two hands again. Right there's the other knot coming out, and you see that white right there, crystallization? There's fat wood oozing out of that right there. You can see this was the tree is going up this way because you can see the sap is dripping down and gravity's bringing it down. So the tree is going up to the top this way. And you can see that, oh my goodness, the fat wood and thing is so heavy. Oh my goodness. That is a heavy chunk of fat wood. That's got to be 15 or 20 pounds. All right, now here, this one is even bigger than all the rest. And now I got other pieces out there, man. I can't bring them in. There's just too much of it. And now I'm going out for another load here, probably next week. Got a knot here. It's about 1 inch. We got a knot over here. And then there's a knot up there. And then red streaks in it here and there. So let me lay that back down. This one ain't as heavy as that other little piece. All right, here, let me put that tape measure up. Look how that's sticky that up right there. That's sticky from there to there. But that's that little bit I took off. Oh, put it out. Buddy, that stuff is just unbelievable. And I've got another pile out there to bring in. I don't even know where I'm going to put it. I don't have any room to put it. I don't have a room. Let me get this out of the way. Let me get this up here. Scoot that over. See this little knot right here? I'm going to scrape some of that knot right there. I couldn't find my knife. There it is. Unbelievable what the fatwood haul I got today. I got more fatwood than I know what to do with. And no place to put it. No place to put it. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your thumbs up. And I'll knock some of these knots out and make some stuff with it, and then we'll light some fires. That's all I can do. And I want to cut this one up and make this one into some stuff too. So I know I'm going to make some handles. I'm going to turn some handles. So I hope you watch for them. So there are going to be some spectacular looking handles once I get done. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you here. And I might make another video today. I might not. Let me know if you want to see another one of the rest of the fat wood, and I'll try to get it in here to show it to you. So let me know in the comment section if you want to see the rest of it or not. Thanks for watching.